Why Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's extradition to Nigeria will forever remain a pipe dream. Yes, Biafrans, from the Office of the USB Information Telecommunication and Postal Services, written by Mazi Obinna, Victor Uzoaganobi. And if you all are active online, you will discover that most of those medias that spreaded that fake news about the extradition of Mazi Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, they have started debunking that news. So it's forever never gonna be possible, with some of the reasons I'll be reading out from this message. Okay, all you got to do is to share this message, tag your friends, because I do know that genuine Biafrans really love Mazi Simon Ekpa, and all of us, none of us want anything to happen to him. Okay, so disregard that fake news coming from those medias. They have already started debunking it. Right now, let me read out this message from the USB Information Telecommunication and Postal Services. Now I go. Why Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's extradition to Nigeria will forever remain a pipe dream, by Mazi Obinna, Victor Uzoaganobi, USB Information Telecommunication and Postal Services. Social media platforms have been agog with speculation about the extradition of Simon Ekpa, a Finnish Biafra citizen, to Nigeria. Even after Simon Ekpa's attorney and Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Ezobika-Orabeze of the United States of Biafra government debunked claims of an extradition request, a surprising number of anti-Biafrans, anti-Igbos, and anti-Ekpa dissent in Nigeria cling to the illusion that Simon Ekpa's repatriation is imminent. The hard truth, however, is that Nigeria's hope of seeing Simon Ekpa extradited back to Nigeria for prosecution are as fanciful as a pregnant camel passing through the eye of a needle. Finland briefly played into Nigeria's hands when it detained Simon Ekpa following a petition from Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Minister Bianca Ojukwu. This move, however, was a misstep rather than a prelude to extradition. Finland's legal system operates under strict protocols, and the absence of a bilateral extradition treaty with Nigeria is a formidable barrier. Are you getting it? The Finnish Act on Extradition governs such matters, relying on international agreements like the European Convention on Extradition, which includes councils of Europe member states and select non-members such as Israel, South Korea, and South Africa. Nigeria, notably, is not part of this framework. Finland also has bilateral extradition treaties with countries like the United States, Canada, and Australia, but Nigeria is conspicuously absent from this list. So, in the absence of a treaty, extradition is discretionary and subject to stringent conditions under Finnish law. These include dual criminality. The offense must be punishable in both countries, a minimum penalty threshold of 1 year imprisonment, and robust human rights safeguards such as guarantees of fair trial and protection against torture or inhuman treatment. Most critically, Finland rarely extradites its own nationals outside Europe or Nordic country, a policy that directly applies to Simon Ekpa, a Finnish citizen. Nigeria's pursuit of Simon Ekpa's extradition is further undermined by its own track record. The extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the supreme leader of all the indigenous people of Biafra, remains a glaring stain on Nigeria's international reputation, which you and I know. Despite an appellate court ruling declaring Kanu innocent and ordering his release, the Nigeria government under President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has blatantly kept him detained, piling on new charges that is nothing short of politically motivated. This flagrant disregard for judicial ruling and international norms makes it highly unlikely that Finland, a nation with a strong commitment to human rights, would entertain Nigeria's extradition request for Simon Ekpa. Moreover, Nigeria has failed to provide credible evidence to Finnish authorities linking Ekpa to alleged terrorist activities in Nigeria without substantiated proof. Finland has no legal basis to proceed with extradition, even if it were inclined to do so. The case of Kanu serves as a cautionary tale. Nigeria's tactics of kidnapping, torturing, and unlawful rendition may have worked once, but the international community is now watching closely. Finland, in particular, is unlikely to risk its reputation by handing over one of its citizens to a government with a questionable human rights violation record. For those in Nigeria still hoping for Ekpa's extradition, the lesson is clear. The Nigerian government's past successes in bending international norms will not be repeated with Simon Ekpa. His case underscores the limit of Nigeria's influence when faced with nations like Finland, which prioritizes legal integrity and human rights. Ekpa's situation is not just a legal battle, it is a stark reminder that the world is not as malleable as some in Nigeria might believe. Also,
if you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself working. You can give yourself when we're doing the position. Take one name now. Don't write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drag Simon Ekpa. You now appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying and nobody is listening to you. If you want your organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court of the world. Man, you are going to appear in Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard.